Welcome back to our channel. The video that you're about to see is taken from my live Friday night show, which I host each week over on Facebook at 7 o'clock. Tonight I've got some gorgeous new anklets to get you all ready for summer. Those gents bracelets you've been asking for, and some stunning gemstone rings, including a 10-carat citrine. Let's listen in. And it's Friday night. Woo! Hi everybody. Happy Friday. It's lovely to have your company on this beautiful Friday evening in May. Hurrah, we are live. Yeah. Oh, so I've just been spending 5 minutes chatting away to myself because my last live video wouldn't start, but I'm here with you now and I'm live. So hello. If you're watching along, then a very happy Friday to you. It's been a gorgeous day here in Chesterfield. And it's been lovely to see so many of you. We've had a couple of wedding planners in, which has been lovely, planning their wedding. And we've wedding rings that we're working on now for 2026 weddings, which is very exciting. Tonight, I've got some gorgeous jewellery to show you. I've got our brand new anklets, feeling a little bit summery, so I'm going to show you those. I've also got some of the longer length bracelets. Do you remember when you asked about bracelets for guys, gents bracelets? I've got some of those tonight. And of course, if you'd like a bit more room in your bracelet, these are a bit longer, so they might be suitable for you as well. So do stick around for that. I've got a new silver bracelet that I'd love to show you, and of course, some gorgeous, gorgeous rings. So if you are watching along, then leave me a comment, let me know, and I'm going to jump straight in and start showing you some of these gorgeous anklets. Now, anklets by their very nature are just that little bit longer than bracelets. So an average bracelet is a 7.5 inches. Your average anklet is 9.5 inches, because your ankles are bigger than your wrists. This is our star anklet, one of my favourites. Hello to Angela. Happy Friday. Lovely to have your company. So we've got the matte silver star there, and then the gorgeous silver balls along there, and a kind of diamond cut rope twist, which is lovely. We've just had this one back in, so she's been in before. You might recognise her. She is in my collection. She's one of my favourites to wear because she's just got that little dangly star, but she's got something going on all the way around the anklet. £35 that one. Now, all of the anklets tonight, actually, the same price, £35. This one's got lots of little stars. So little star, little chain, right the way through there, which is lovely. So how's your week been? Have you had a good week? We've had a lovely week. As you know, we were closed on Bank Holiday Monday. We got time to spend some time with family and spend some time with friends, which was lovely. This is our seashore anklet. So this is the gold finish seashore anklet, and lots of little charms on here, each with a very special meaning, which I'll see if I can remember in a moment for you. Happy Friday to Becky. We're sat in the garden, says Becky, watching tonight in the last of today's sun. Oh, that sounds lovely. We just had a walk across the marketplace. We were saying how lovely it was in the sun. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I'm so glad that the sun is back. I'm hoping that it's here to stay. So great for a present, these anklets. We've got the fish for independence, the conch shell for communication, the starfish for intuition, the seaweed for uncovering hidden creativity, and the cockle shell for friendship. So really nice and dainty, but nice to have those little meanings as well. And of course, I will write a card to go with that. So if you are gifting that, then your person, the lucky person who receives it, will know exactly what it's all about. £35 that one as well. Hi to Jane. Happy Friday. Lovely to have your company. Hi to Ricky. Lovely to have your company tonight. Happy Friday to you. Angela says, trying to do something with my stupid hair in case Ollie Mers asks me to marry him tomorrow night. Oh, well, yes, I think if he asks you to marry him and he's talking about your hair, then just tell him no. Your hair's gorgeous. Yeah, he just needs to kind of get on board. Honestly, Ollie, I would expect more of him. I really would. Are you excited about going? It's going to be such good fun. And then we've got this same anklet, but we've got her in silver. So this is our seashore anklet. These are on our website, so you'll be able to pop over and have a look. Don't go now. wait till after the show. And the same charms on there as well in the same meaning. So you could have silver or you could have the gold finish. Hello to Laura, happy Friday. Lovely to have your company tonight. So the same little sweet little charms on there as well. Just gorgeous, £35 again, that one. And then a little bit of a boho style next. We've got the gorgeous little, it's got quite an Indian vibe to it, that one, which I just love. And all those little balls on there, nicely moving around. Oh, you okay there? Heathcliff's sitting by the door. I think he's got hiccups. You okay, Heathcliff? Let's see if we can see you tonight, or are we just going to be able to see your ears? Can you see his little ears by the door? He's just... Oh, you can't see my hand. You can't see my hand, but if you look at the Easter egg wreath on the door, where it says open, and then just under there, you can see his little ears. He's having a little sniff at the door to see what's going on. Angela says, YES, yes, can't wait. Oh, it's going to be amazing, isn't it? You're going to have such a good time. Very exciting. So nice little boho, because we've got that jingle jangle to it. Isn't that lovely? You know, with a gorgeous maxi dress. That's going to look amazing, isn't it? £35 as well, that one. And then a little bit, Heathcliff's hiccups are catching, a little bit of colour in the next one. Turquoise with sparkly cubic zirconia for that little twinkly dangle on there as well. Really catching the light beautifully. And I do love anklets. Ricky says he's gorgeous. Thank you, Ricky. Ricky says you're gorgeous, Heathcliff. He knows. He's having a sniff under the door. I don't think you'll be able to see him. And I must say hello to Leslie as well. Hello to Leslie, happy Friday. I know that you watch, but you don't comment, so I hope you're very well. It's lovely to be with you tonight. Nolene says, happy Friday, Sparklies. Happy Friday, Nolene. I bought the silver anklet for my niece a few years ago. Yes, you did, I remember that. And told her the meanings too. Oh, that's lovely. And Laura says, that's beautiful. Thank you, Laura. Gorgeous, these anklets, aren't they? Love them. And the next up is a double anklet. So just that little bit of, I love how this one sits. We've got the heart on the bottom, the little love heart, which you can have the heart for love, and it also symbolises having heart, so courage as well, which I just love. So let me bring this in a little closer and you'll be able to see. We've got the gorgeous beads on there as well, and that heart on the bottom. It's not blue, it's just picking up my screen there. It's a silver one, but that's quite a nice one to wear. It's good to layer anklets as well, isn't it? We kind of get a little bit dreamy and want to go and lie in a meadow, and that's the sort of vibe, isn't it, when we put an anklet on. The next one's nice and slender. Sorry, £35, the last one there as well. And this one too, so the nice, can you see how these are set? So they shimmer. And they remind me of, you know, the sort of wind chimes that just move around. That's what they remind me of. I think they're just wonderful. Very pretty. So those little pieces of silver and then the little piece of chain on there as well. Gorgeous. £35, that one. So let me show you. So what have you all been up to this week? Have you been out and about? Have you been at home? It's not a bracelet, but I can show you sort of how it would look on the ankle without putting my feet up on the without putting my feet on the counter. There we are. So it's been a very strange week, hasn't it, this week? We been doing a little bit of gardening. My sweet peas are doing well. So they're they're just coming up. They're nice and green at the moment. We've grown them from seed, and I went and bought the arches so we can have them growing up the arch as well. So I'm very excited about that. Let's have a look at, oh, I've got this one twice. It's so nice. I've done it twice. Let me show you again though. It's gorgeous. All the little stars on there, little wishes right the way down there. Nice clasp on that one as well, which is lovely. So we've got, it's Friday night here in Chesterfield, and we've got people going to and fro from the pub, and they're normally very, very well behaved. But if you're watching with anybody who doesn't like bad language, then I'll apologise. Not going to come from me, but just very occasionally when we get somebody walk past, we pick something up. So I'll apologise in advance. Hopefully that won't happen, but just to give you, just to give you a little bit of a warning. Ricky says, my mother wouldn't let me have an anklet. She says they were a sign of the lady of the night. Oh my goodness. Yes, there was something, wasn't there, that depending on which ankle you wore them on and that kind of thing. I can tell you that, well, I don't know, draw your own conclusions, but I've got a couple and I wear them. I wear them interchangeably on different ankles. I think you're fine. You're all right. It's okay. Ricky says, sweet peas are my favourite next to freesias. Oh, yeah, I love sweet peas. My mother-in-law loves freesias as well. They're gorgeously scented, aren't they? Really beautiful. Laura says, oh, this week has been a sick baby week. Oh, dear. I think she's teething. But, oh, teething's the worst, isn't it? But it's been very sleepless. Less sleep than usual, lol. Oh, dear me. Oh, give her a cuddle from me. Teething is the absolute worst, isn't it? I mean, I can't remember it. But yeah, because they get kind of all hot and bothered and they can't sleep. Oh, dear me. And it's, yeah, it's not fun for you and it's not fun for them, is it? Oh, dear. Oh, I'm thinking of you. I hope that gets better soon. My watch is just reminding me that I haven't taken it off. Let me do that. So we're going to be buzzing. It's only telling me that we've got a potential aurora borealis situation. Yeah, I've got the, have you got the app, you know, that tells you? But the problem with the app is it's got sort of 3 stages, 3 levels. It's got a green, an amber and a red. And red warnings when it's really most likely in amber. It might be a bit likely in green. It's not really likely, but it tells me about it anyway. But what happens is it buzzes and it goes aurora and I go, whoa! And I look and I go, oh, slightly likely it's green. Oh my goodness me. Angela said, would love one of those. Not sure my chubby ankles would. I'm sure you haven't got chubby ankles, but if you have, I've got very chubby ankles. A standard anklet is 9.5 inches. My ankles are about 10.5, so I can put an extender in for you. So don't worry about that. The chubby ankle brigade, as in me, we've tried them all out, so I can do that. Some of them are a little bit longer as well. So the star anklet that I showed first, she's just that little bit longer. I don't think you'll need it, but if you do, we've got you covered. Don't worry. Sarah says, happy Friday. Happy Sparkly Friday, Sarah. Lovely to have your company. Scott gives a wave as well. Happy Friday, Scott. Lovely to be with you tonight. Ricky said, she's giving some tips to Laura to rub on her gums, an antiseptic anaesthetic. Oh, that's lovely. There you go, Laura. Ricky's giving some advice there, honestly. Oh, it's dreadful, isn't it? It seems a lot to go through, all the teething, to have these teeth for about 7 or 8 years, and then they come out anyway, don't they? Honestly, dear me, oh dear, poor baby. So a nice rope chain on this one then, and the different little balls in between. So this one kind of moves round. I like that because they're really nice and tactile to wear. Really nice and comfortable. £35 again, that one. And then we've got the open star anklet lastly, and this one £35 again as well, and again with those twinkly stars on. And I do love stars in jewellery. I know a few of you do as well. I just think of them as little wishers, and I think that's just really lovely. And I've already got my maxi dresses, so I'm ready to go. I don't very often wear sandals, but I've bought some. And it's mainly because I'm always running after the dogs. So either running around the forest or running on the beach. So I tend to, if I'm going to wear sandals on the beach, I might as well be barefoot. So I normally am. Or I've got kind of little trainers on to chase around with the Kens. Oh, Heathcliff's gone. What, are you going to tell Murray something? He's asleep. Moriarty's asleep. He's going to go and wake him up, I think, now. Catherine says, happy Sparkle Friday night. Happy Sparkly Friday, Catherine. Lovely to have your company tonight. And Laura's saying thank you to Ricky. Ricky says, used it on all of my children and grandchildren. You will actually get some sleep. Oh, that's good. It's a good tip. I've got my fingers crossed that works for you. Faye's loving the star one. Thanks, Faye. Love stars. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Love them. Let me show you some of these bracelets. So last week, now you'll have to forgive me if I featured these bracelets twice. They'll have to be so nice we've seen them twice. I don't think I showed them last week, but I can't remember. I can't remember. So let's just have a look. So the first one, I know that I've shown you the necklace of this, but I have a feeling we were waiting for the bracelet. So here is the bracelet. It's the Infinity, which is just gorgeous, really nice and slender. Nice stackable one. Hi to Pauline. Hi, Pauline's in Corcula. Loving it. Oh, great stuff. That's good. What's the weather like? Are you having a good time? Amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Thanks for joining us while you're on your holes. So that's the Infinity bracelet. You can stack her up should you want to. Let's just bring the, whoops, let's not throw her on the floor. Let's bring the blue John down, look. So you could, should you want to, stack her up, but you don't need to. She looks just as beautiful, worn on her own. Lovely. £45, that one. And then, because I said about the guys' bracelets, now as I say, you might have seen these, and apologies if you have, but we'll have a look. Pauline says, not getting too good a reception, so we'll watch properly later. Oh, lovely. Yeah, watch on catch up. Fantastic. Oh, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. My butterfly's flying off. Happy holidays. Oh, I hope you have a lovely time. There. So, this is the first one. Now, I've got these down as gents bracelets just because they've got that bit of extra length, but anybody can wear them. So if you want a bit of extra length yourself, then these are very wearable. It doesn't have to be for a guy, but I think these ones are good for guys because they're fairly simple with a little bit of... Please don't take offence. What I mean is they're not too fussy. So they've got that little bit of detail to them, but not too much. And they're just that little bit longer as well. So that's the beaded one. Gorgeous one, this one. £75. And we've got that Franco chain on there. And then the cut bead at the front. Ricky says, love the blue John bangle. Thank you, Ricky. Do you know, I think I've spoken about this one before, and she's one of the, I was trying to remember if she was the first piece or one of the first pieces, but there are some gem set pieces that I had before. So this is one of the first pieces that I ever had. And I always use her as an example of how you can wear blue John from our collection. Because you won't be able to, she has got some scratches on, but she still looks very, very presentable, and you could easily wear her to go out. And that one, I've been wearing her for well over a decade, and I wear her a lot. She's my go-to bracelet. So we have got some blue John bangles in at the moment. Not loads. I'm just having a look while I'm talking to you. I think we've got about 3 in at the moment. But I do keep them in because I love them. Pauline says, lots of that lapis lazuli here. It looks beautiful with the coral. Oh, yes. What a dreamy combination. Lapis lazuli and coral. I bet that looks gorgeous. Fabulous. Ricky says, that's stunning. Thank you. Scott says, is that the one Adam was modelling? Yes, it is. That's right. Yeah, we were, I said, oh, can you just come outside and try all these bracelets on, please, while I photograph you? The sun was just perfect. Yeah, that's the one that he had on earlier last week, I think it was. Yeah, gorgeous. And then the next one, we've got something a little bit chunkier. So if you wanted something a little bit thicker, again, with that extra length, gorgeous clasp on this one. Look at that. I always forget this one's a herringbone link on here, and £125, 125. Let me show you there. There we go. Not quite as long, that one, as the beaded one, but we've still got a little bit of room in there, so nice and comfortable. Nice chunky link on that one. And then a little bit oxidized for the next one. There we go. Look at this one. Now this has got a real weight to it. It's really good. Really nice to wear. I'm just going to remind myself of the price. It's £145, 145. And then that's how that one sits. So again, you could layer those up. You wouldn't need to if you didn't want to. They're a really nice weight. Nice and tactile. Really comfy to wear. Love those. Now I have got pieces in the safe ready for Christmas, I know. So yes, if you do want to come and put any of the pieces that you've seen away, well, anything, you know, you can always do that. So come pop them in the safe and then pop them on deposit and come pick them up and feel very smug in December. Cheers. It's water. It's not even squash tonight. It's because I got all set up and I thought, yay, I'm doing really, really well. And then I thought, I haven't got a drink. So I had to run. I just grabbed some water. Angela's liking the herringbone. Lovely, says Angela. Thank you. Laura says, oh, I love that. Thank you, Laura. Gorgeous, these ones, aren't they? Now, let me show you some rings. I am in love with this ring. Let me just take my Labradorite off. Oh, if I can. It's quite warm tonight. There, let's put that one there. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous citrine. Isn't she fab? Now, this is one that you've seen before, but I do want to show you again because I'm just in love with the colour. So we've got that gorgeous, great big oval. We've created this one on 9 carat yellow gold. We've got diamonds around the side, natural diamonds. Now, I can create this for you in 18 carat yellow gold if you prefer, or white gold or platinum. But in this 9 carat yellow gold, she's £1,335, 1335. And she's just got that gorgeous colour to her. Look at that. Really nice, deep citrine. She's a gorgeous statement ring. Very, very special. And those fabulous diamonds around the side, which I just absolutely love. Just beautiful. She's got a nice gallery underneath, so a basket. So we're going to let some of the light come through there. And then following your finger round on that nice band, but just to make that gorgeous sparkle at the top there that I just love. Now this one's a size R. She's a size R for Romeo, R for romantic, but I can create her in any size for you. So we can do this one to order. Love that. Georgina says, hi, thought it was Saturday. Did you think or did you hope? Yeah, yeah, I did. It's a bank holiday week, isn't it? Everything gets kind of thrown up in the air. I did that the other week. I we were sitting chatting and I said, oh, we get a nice lie-in tomorrow. And Mr. Sparkle said, why? And I said, because it's Sunday. And he said, it's not, it's Saturday. And I said, oh, my goodness, yeah. So it is a good job that he knows what's going on a lot of the time, because I do not. And that we'd have been, you'd have been here knocking on the door and I've been fast asleep having my Sunday morning lie-in on a Saturday. Angela says, I want a Blue John ring. Oh, yes, come and see us. We've got some gorgeous, gorgeous Blue John at the moment. Absolutely, obviously in my unbiased opinion. But yeah, some gorgeous Blue John rings. Come and try some on. Very exciting. Laura said she would match a set I have. Oh, amazing. I love citrine. It's gorgeous colour, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Scott says, what's the length of the bracelet? Can't get in to see you working. No problem. That's all right. That's why we have the live, so you can ask any questions. So tell me which bracelet it is. Is it this one or was it the first one? This one. So the first one, this one, the more slender one, in a minute, when I haven't got the tags wrapped around, she is 21.5 centimetres, which is going to test my conversion, which I think is about 8.5 inches. I haven't got my phone next to me, so somebody else might have to check that for me. 21.5 centimetres, so I think about 8.5 inches, I think, there or thereabouts. And the oxidised one, the heavier one, oh, he doesn't tell me, but I think, let's have a look. Let's measure them together and we'll see. So the oxidised one's just slightly shorter. So I think that this one, the thicker one, is 8 inches, and I think this one's 8.5 inches. There, Scott says first one. Yeah, this one's 21.5 centimetres. So I think that's 8.5 inches. I think you'll have to double check that, or message me after the show and I'll double check, I'll convert it for you. 21.5 centimetres, that one. And Laura says, what's the chunky one? The chunky one, this one, or this one? The first chunky one that I showed, so this one, the bright silver, is 19 centimetres. So that is 7.5 inches, I think. And the longer one, the oxidized one, we think 8 inches, there or thereabouts. Let me know though if you want me to message them over to you, and I'll double check them. I'll get, oh no, look. No, look, because Mr. Sparkles is a genius, we've got a ruler. I can measure them now. That's handy, isn't it? Let's have a look in inches. So the first one for Scott, the 21.5 centimetre is, yeah, that's 8.5 inches, that one. 8.5 inches. And then the shiny, thicker one, this one for Laura, is, that one is 8 inches, just. She's a small 8, so probably 7.75 would be closer. 7.75 inches, that one. And then the very, very chunky one, this one. And she's a firm 8. She's 8 inches exactly. Yeah, there we go. I hope that helps. Laura says, can you get longer ones? I think my husband is a 9. Yes, I'm sure we will be able to, because the gents ones I'm always on the lookout for. So not in these ones particularly, but yeah, watch this space for that. Although I'm just trying to think, because I made one over just before Christmas for somebody, and that was quite a nice chunky one. So yes, pending. Yes, but I'm sure we'll be able to get a long one. Not in those styles, they're fixed as they are, but I'm sure we'd be able to do a nice chunky one for you. Definitely. Let me show you the next ring. Got some gorgeous rings. Let's move the ruler, because that is going to cause the problem. Amanda says, love the chunky one. Thanks, Amanda. He's gorgeous, isn't he? Angela says, please put that second one away for me. Thank you. Is that the bracelet, Angela? Is that one? Just let me know. And then I don't want to put the wrong thing away for you. But yes, I can certainly do that. No problem. Let's have a look at this blue diamond. Laura says, grand. Yes, we'll be able to do that for you. Don't worry. We'll be able to sort one for Connor. So if you decide you want to do that, just let me know. Let me show you this princess blue. The puppies are excited, by the way, because they can hear Mr. Sparkles outside. Oh, you can't see them. My table's in the way. Yeah. They've gone to sit by the door. And I don't know if your dogs are the same, but when they do the same at home, they kind of put their nose and sniff under the door to see who's there. So that's what they're doing now. They can tell that he's outside. Princess Blue Diamond. This is a lab-grown blue diamond. This one's on platinum, and she's £1,745. She's simply beautiful, and she's a size P for perfect. I love her. This is her from the side, so not too high a setting. Angela says, yes, please. Yep, no problem. So she is current. So if that was something that you had your eye on, I can reorder that one. And Angela, this one is yours. Thank you. I'm just going to write a note. Let me just pop that diamond off for a moment, and then I shall remember. There we go. Super duper. So that then, yeah, our Princess Blue Diamond. Look at that gorgeous colour. So certificated lab-grown blue diamond in there in the princess cut, letting all the light in underneath, which I just love, love, love. Absolutely gorgeous. £1,745, that one, 1745. Laura says, haha, yes, Roxy does that too. And yeah, she does. So it's not just our dogs. And yes to the message about Connor. Super. Okie dokie. I'll have a look and see. I'll make a note, and then I'll be able to message you. Honestly, you should see my writing when I'm like that. I'm going to write here. It's 4 as well. That might help. There. You're on the list in a good way. Scott says, we'll have the first one put to one side. Yes, no problem. I can do that for you, Scott. Thank you. There we go. So I'm just going to pop that down on there for you. I'm just making a note so I remember who they're for. Scott says, Becky will collect, but that will be a mistake. I will get some blinkers, some jeweled blinkers, so she can come in like that, come and collect it and go straight out, and she won't see anything else. I won't show her. Angela says, thank you kindly. You're most welcome, Angela. Most welcome. So let me just pop that princess in and let me show you the emeralds that I've got to show you this week, because of course emeralds are birthstone of the month. So the first one that I'm going to show you has an emerald in the center, a pear-shaped emerald, and then a double diamond halo. And she is just gorgeous. She's not going to go on there. She's going to go on my little finger. Let me show you. Look. 18 karat white gold, this one. She's a size L for lovely, but we can adjust her and we can make her to your size. And she's £2,875, 2875 on the 18 karat white gold with that gorgeous, gorgeous green emerald, which I just adore. I love that. Beautiful. And then if you wanted a bigger emerald, still in the same shape, I've got that as well. She's a little bit lighter, this one, so really vibrant green, which I just adore. Love that. Again, with those diamonds around the outside. The emerald is a carat in here, so a nice big emerald in there. And we're on platinum, this one, and she is £4,200. 4,200. Gorgeous. We've got the diamonds on the shoulders as well. These are all natural diamonds. And then the final one, which I've got to show you tonight, is a gorgeous Art Deco feel. And she is a beautiful princess cut diamond in the center. Oh, let's just straighten her up a little. And a diamond either side. Again, natural diamonds there. I just adore this one. We are just over half a carat in the emerald, and we're 77 points in total for the diamond. Scott says, thank you so much. You are most welcome. Thank you for choosing her. She's gorgeous, that one. And we are £4,975 on this one. 4,975. She's a size M. Ricky says, love that. Thank you, Ricky. Laura says, I need some emeralds in my life. Me too. I think an emerald is going to be next on my wish list. I think Mr. Sparkles isn't here, but I'll just let him know later on. I'll add to my wish novel. There we go. That gorgeous, gorgeous green. Love that. I love that kind of Art Deco shape. There she is from the side, so you can see that profile. We're letting all the light in there. Pauline says that one is gorgeous. Thank you, Pauline. She's just super, isn't she, this one? Wonderful. I love her. Beautiful. And she's going to be my ring of the week this week. Love her. Wonderful, wonderful. She's a surprise ring of the week. I was actually going to do the citrine as the ring of the week. So, yeah, might do both. Might have 2 rings of the week, because why not? We make our own rules, don't we? Gorgeous. And that is my show tonight. I hope you enjoyed watching and you've had a fabulous time. Thank you so much for joining me. I love our Friday nights together. They're amazing. Now, if you've got a friend that would love to watch the show but they're not on Facebook, you can direct them over to YouTube, because tomorrow morning, that's Saturday morning, this whole show is going to be over on YouTube. So they'll be able to watch over there and catch up and see what gorgeous jewellery we had for you. I've got next week here at Adorn. I'm just trying to remember when our holiday is. Not for a little while. So yes, next week we're back to our usual opening hours of Monday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. And of course tomorrow, that's Saturday, we're here from 10 until 5. Our forthcoming holiday is the 20th of May until the 27th of May. So if you're planning on, if you've got those early June birthdays, then come and see me sooner rather than later to make sure that you come and catch us before we go. We're off to Carnarvon in North Wales. We're going to look at castles and we're going to take the cairns and have a fabulous time there. But that's not for a while. That's the 20th. Pauline says, thank you, Fab, as usual. Oh, you're most welcome. Thank you. I hope you're having a fabulous holiday. Angela says, fabulous show tonight. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Oh, that's my pleasure. Off to see Ollie tomorrow. Oh, that's so exciting. Playoff semi-finals footy on Sunday. Oh, that's so exciting. And then giving 99th pint of blood on my good grief. 99th pint of blood. That's exceptional. Well done you. That's brilliant. That's a very busy weekend. Crikey. Laura says, I love them too. Yeah, they're gorgeous colour, aren't they? Beautiful. And Laura says, have a great weekend. Oh, you too. Have an amazing weekend. Catherine says, thank you. You're most welcome, Catherine. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm sending lots of love from Dawn to your home. And remember, until next we meet, say it with me, eat, sleep, sparkle, repeat. And I'll see you soon. Bye. See you soon. Me for another show. If you never want to miss another, then remember you can subscribe, and if you give this video a like, it really does help to support our channel. Enjoy your lovely sparkly week, whatever you're up to, and do let me know what you thought of this week's jewellery in the comments. I always love to hear from you. See you soon.